Bismillah Ar-Rahman Ar-Raheem. Read in the name of your Lord, who He created man from a clinging form or substance. Read, and your Lord is the most generous one, who taught by the pen, taught human that which he knew not. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lays down the foundation of the message of Islam. In the beginning of the first surah was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam starts with read. This foundational concept is an invitation of empowerment, inspiration to all humankind. All people, without exception, have an open access to read, contemplate, and gain knowledge through this divine revelation. It is not only a commandment, but a comprehensive guide to teach us how to learn. Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala choose to send down the revelation through someone who is illiterate and begin that revelation with the word read? Allah's wisdom is infinite, and some reasons may be known to us, while others are unknown. Perhaps Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that reading isn't only done through books, but through His creation, and with a sound heart. Perhaps He is showing us that knowledge gained without His guidance is misguided and empty. When we think about the discoveries and innovations that came out of the Islamic Golden Age, we can trace each of these inventions back to the Quran with Allah's guidance and wisdom. Listen to this. The Muslims' invention in astronomy were inspired by contemplating the concept of the Qibla, direction to Salah, and the lunar movements that signify the beginning and end of Ramadan and Hajj, which can be found in Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah number 2, the ayah 189, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "They ask you concerning the new moons. Say, they are times appointed for the benefit of humanity and for the pilgrimage." The Muslims discovered algebra by deconstructing the concept of the inheritance, as explained in Surah An-Nisa, Surah number 4, the ayat from 11, 12, and 76. These discoveries created a revolutionary societal movement that supported the advancement of knowledge through awqaf or endowment, sadaqa jariyah. The system of waqf or awqaf was not only established by institutions and governments at that time, but by individuals who they had vision, who understood the value in supporting students of knowledge. Gaining knowledge and passing knowledge became a primary investment source for the people, which led to vibrant society focused on education and learning. The system of awqaf still exists today, but to a much lesser degree due to corruption, wars, colonization, and many other reasons. In America, as many of you know, education is very expensive and burdensome on students and families. Alhamdulillah, I have 4 children, and all of them who went through undergraduate and graduate school. I understand the struggle very well. It is truly painful seeing our children having to resort to students' loans and applying for scholarships from various non-Muslim institutions to get their education. Therefore, it's time. Let us get back to investing in educating our children. If we invest in our modern time, awqaf or waqf, for the next generation and support them on the path to gaining knowledge, we are at the same time supporting them in getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His creation, as it's mentioned in the beginning of Surah Al-Alaq 96, combining the two readings. Knowledge of medicine, science, engineering, math, Islamic studies, social sciences, law, and many other subjects is within itself knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A continuous charity isn't the only thing we would be gaining. We would gain fulfillment of knowing that we are bringing a humanity, not only Muslims, but a humanity, closer to Iqra. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.